I was real surprised. I mean, as soon as the ball was in the air, I was like, oh, touchdown, thank you.
Do you worry when it, I mean, you're sitting there looking at it going, don't drop it? Or?
No, I'm just like, yes, a touchdown. Right on, because we need it. I mean, we have to get back into the game. So, I mean, those 2 plays that I was wide open helped out a lot.
Was that the same play, essentially?
Same exact play.
And what did you see, Mike?
They run like a lot of zero coverages where it's like no safety high. It's just plain man. So we just had a couple checks in for that, and then they gave it to us, so we just checked to it. And it was there, just like the coaches drew up.
Just like playing a video game?
Yeah, but it was like those throws are like scary when they're too wide open because you don't want to like overthrow it, underthrow it. So those ones are tough.
It seems like that same play has worked in a couple of different games for you. The pump fake and they bite on it.
Yeah, like Northern is another one.
Yeah, that worked. Colorado. It worked out many times in different games.
Yeah.
Do you have to set it up, Mike, by throwing underneath a couple times?
Like this week we never, but like sometimes, yeah, we do.
Just because they bite so hard when they see that screen coming, so it's just wide open for me.
Mike, this is kind of an interesting stat. 7 completions for 200 yards.
That's crazy. Yeah.
4 touchdowns on 7 passes.
That is pretty crazy.
Never done that before?
No. That's why when Paul handed me this, I was like, oh, we only threw the ball 12 times? It felt like we threw it a lot more.
Yeah, it did.
But as long as we get the wins.
How'd you feel about having the interception streak broken? That upset you some?
Well, it's like never good to throw an interception, but it kind of felt, now it's kind of good, I guess, and then don't need to worry about it. Just done with.
Was that something that you worried about?
No, not really, but I just don't like the attention being brought to it personally. So I don't know. I like the attention being more on the other skill players, not myself. So that's just what I didn't like about it.
Can you guys talk a little bit about what getting this momentum means this week after having a tough loss the bye week? Before the bye week?
I mean, it was a big win. First of all, I'm going 3-1, and next week we have a home game too, so that's going to be good. And Southern Utah is our next opponent, so we're going to work hard for these guys and get that record to 4-1, and then go into Montana that week right after that. So I mean, this win was big. I mean, we have a lot of confidence in us as our team, and I think this was a big momentum boost for us.
You guys, Coach Mack celebrated his 72nd birthday yesterday. What has he meant to you guys, and do you think you gave him a pretty decent birthday present today?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It means a lot to us, though, because he gave us all a chance, so it makes us play hard for him, and, we want to win for him.
Mike, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, just like Anthony, because almost everyone here, this is probably the only scholarship offer, or they just had other small schools as well, so I think it means a lot that Coach Mack thought we were good enough to play for him. So then we just tried to do our best to repay him.
Exactly. I mean, he all gave us a chance. That's what we have to say. I mean, just like Mike said, for many of us, Weber State was our only scholarship. So we're making the best of it. And Coach Mack, I mean, congrats to him. I mean, we all love him. He's like our father, pretty much. But he's a great coach. So it's a win for him for his birthday.
Did you guys do anything for him yesterday?
No. Nothing really.
We sat in study hall for 4 hours.
Anthony, what was the preparation like for this game? Looking at their tendencies, where last week they only ran the ball 19 times. What was different about how they came out this game and ran the ball a little bit more?
Yeah, it was different because we knew they lost their starting running back, or he wasn't playing this game, so we figured they'd definitely be passing. But they, first down they tried to run zone. But I mean, that's probably our strength on our defense, is stopping the run. So it wasn't. We just had to make a couple adjustments, and then route-wise, they did what we expected them to do. So we had 2 weeks to prepare. We were well prepared, and minor mistakes, but we executed pretty well.
You guys came in with the 9th ranked defense in the Big Sky Conference. Does a performance like this give you some strength? I mean, the way you had 14 tackles, I think.
It does. You know, the first 2 games really killed us as defense statistically, but you know, we've just been inconsistent. You know, one half good, one half bad, and I think this was more of a complete game we played. So it does give us confidence because you know, last week or 2 weeks ago against Eastern Washington, you know, they threw the ball all over us. You know, while we stopped the run. So this was a good, you know, game to see. You know, to cover for our back end and. I mean, it should give us good confidence going into Southern Utah next week.